All right, Kavasur here. Today I'm really happy to be doing a review of one of my all-time favorite kavas from a few years back when I was reviewing a lot of Nakamal at home stuff. Um, and that's a Tongan kava, which is a really you don't find it everywhere. Most people like to talk about Vanuatu kavas, um, and kind of Vanuatu kavas only. To some extent Hawaiian kavas as well. But a lot of the other Polynesian kavas kind of get swept under the rug and forgotten about. But this is a Tongan kava from Nakamal at home, which is a white kava as they call it, and it definitely is a white kava. It's always very finely milled into this very powdery, micronized kind of feeling stuff. And then also I want to talk a little about Solomon kava, which I'm not going to review live, but which I tried a few weeks ago. And when I was up in Portland with a friend of mine, we drank some of this, and I wanted to give you my impressions of the latest batch from Nakamal at home. I've already brewed up the Tongan. As you can see, the bag was already open. I made a really big bowl of it, and it's this really nice, creamy, light brown color. And so I haven't had any of it yet, but I'm gonna taste it really quick, and then I'm gonna get back to you with a review of the effects. Bula. Ah, yep, that's that old good taste that I really loved about that stuff back when I used to drink it like it was running out of style, going out of style. Um, Very very nice flavor, so light and so light and creamy, and really nothing compares to a good Tongan kava. We drink a lot of Vanuatu and kavas in the community, but a Tongan kava is always hits the spot. There's never a day where you can't drink Tongan kava. It's always light. It's always extremely heady. Doesn't affect your appetite. Um, so I'm gonna have a couple more shells and get back to you guys. Yeah, so I decided to come outside to do the effects portion of this review, just because I wanted to feel the air. It's a bit of a cold day here in San Diego, which we don't get that often. Um, but the Tongan kava just really makes you so relaxed. I feel like I could drink this stuff every day for the rest of my life, and never get sick of it, never get tired of it. It's so delicious, and the effects are they're so pronounced but so subtle. I know those are kind of antonyms, but it's one of those kavas where you can drink and just that you got a good product. And again, this is the Nakamal at home variety, which isn't always around. This is the most recent iteration of their Tongan kava, and it's better. It's even better than I remember it being. That's how good it is. I drink so much kava from Vanuatu, and to drink something like this today, like it just takes me back. It's been a long time since I've had anything from anywhere else but Vanuatu, and this Tongan kava it's a blessing from the kava gods, and just really it's fantastic stuff. Bula. I'd say this latest batch is a very clear 10 out of 10 for me. And I put it up there with the top 5 kavas I've ever had. Like I said, it's even better than I remember it being. Um, Now the Solomon kava, I had 2 bags of this. I drank one of the other bags, um, mostly with a buddy when I was up in Portland. Really really great. It's still got what it had before. There was a time, when I believe this kava was a little bit hit or miss. It wasn't available for a while, and then it came back, and it seems like the batch wasn't all that number one grade, as they call it. It was definitely number two grade at some point, and it hasn't come back all the way. The first time I ever had Solomon kava, it just literally swept me off my feet. It was so hypnotic, and it had so many like cool side effects that other kavas don't have, like a little bit of an aphrodisiac kind of thing, like not to get all weird here, but it definitely had that kind of effect, and very hypnotic, very inducing a lot of creativity, but not without that edginess that you get from like a really strong kavas like Wow, or like 5-star kava from Kava Kauai, or real kava. Very, very strong, but also not doesn't give you that nervousness, that edginess, that anxiety that a lot of uppity kavas do. Just very creative, inducing, solid kava. I'd say 9.25 out of 10 is what I would have given this in one of my old reviews. Very heady, not a huge body effect. Tongan's really hitting me hard right now. It's great. Yesterday I ran a lot, probably 4 or 5 miles, and my legs were just killing me this morning. And now, it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I just, I've thrown back 3 or 4 shells of Tongan, and there's just absolutely no soreness in my legs. And just get this stuff while you can. This Tongan, it's better than the Solomon, but if you're going to venture out of Vanuatu, for now, venture to Tonga, because that's where this stuff is hot, and it's not going to be around that long. It never is. And I'm really stoked to have some. I have 2 bags, about a kilo of it. So I'm just really looking forward to having more Tongan sessions and more Solomon sessions too. So that's it from the Kavas for today. That's my review of Nakamal at Home's Tongan and Solomon Kavas. I've tried some of their other stuff too recently. Stone, Black Sand, Wow. The Wow is a lot like the 5-star kava from Real Kava or Kava Kauai. It's hard hitting, can give you a little bit of nausea. Definitely feel it the next day. Stone and Black Sand are pretty much still the way they were the first time I reviewed them. I haven't tried any Chiefs Jungle in a while. I don't even know if they're carrying it anymore. But Nakamal at Home is still a really great vendor. And Jeffrey Bowman over there, he's a good guy. I've known him for a while, and we've had some great conversations about kava and the people of the islands. And just a really wonderful guy, really good company, excellent customer service. One of the best in the business. So I'll catch you guys later. Much love. Throw back some shells, relax, don't let the worry worm get into your soul. We have kava. What else do we need? Peace, guys and girls, men and women.